Hello everyone and welcome to Donkey's Donktastic Quiz Show! And now, presenting my three lovely contestants. Say hello, Cyborg.
Hello there.
Say hello, Cannibal.
We lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
And finally, our final contestant, Syndrome.
Hey yo, what's going on?
Awesome. So I have politely kidnapped each of these individuals to partake in my game
He won't
show.
let us out of his basement.
Silence, worm. So I'm going to find out which of these three individuals knows me the best. I have created a Jeopardy-themed quiz. Let's just find out who knows me the best. So who wants to go first? Who wants to partake? Go
I
first.
think Syndrome should go first.
Yeah, wait, what? Wait.
Are we
what
just?
did you
Are you
say?
just like throwing Syndrome under the bus?
You know what? Fine. I'll go first. You know what? Let's do 300 for gaming.
300 for gaming. What was my first console?
What is NES?
It was not NES. You have been frozen out. Who wants next? All
I'll
right.
go next.
Oh, come on, Cyborg. Pick your category.
I'll go 200 for Star Wars.
Star Wars for 200. Who spoke the line? I have the high ground.
That was Obi-Wan Kenobi in Episode 3, if
Awesome.
Even my dumbass knows that.
Even cooler, 200 points. Pick another one, Cyborg. You have taken 200 points from Star Wars.
Let's go... I'm feeling a bit bold. Let's go 400 for food.
No matter how popular it is, what's a food I cannot stand? What's the food I completely hate? What's the food I can't eat?
Damn.
Daniel.
I'm going to be honest, I genuinely don't know, so I'm going to take a stab and say jalapenos.
It is not jalapenos. You've got 200 points. Keep it on your tab. So, Cannibal, pick a category.
Food. I'll go 100 for food and drink.
What is my favourite food?
Beans and cheese.
Excellent. It's cheese, but we'll take beans and cheese. This is an excellent. You got 100 points. Very well done. Very well done. Pick your next category and question.
Another 100.
What is my favourite game?
Is it Mandalorian? I'm just gonna say Mandalorian.
No, it is not. You are frozen out. You have got 100 points.
No!
Back to you, Syndrome. Pick a category and a number.
Food and drink for. Let's do 200.
For 200, when I'm thirsty, this is my drink of choice.
I'm going to say
It's a soft drink. by the
Dr
way.
Pepper.
You're going to say
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper is not a soft drink.
He's American. He's American. Cut him some slack.
I'm sorry.
I need an answer, please.
5, 4,
Oh, you do the
3.
countdowns here.
2, 1.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Films and shows for 100 points, please.
Films and shows are 100. My
So
all-time
polite.
favourite
It's
movie is what?
Well, Star Wars.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, it is The Empire Strikes Back.
Yes, correct. You've claimed 100 points. Go on, Cyborg. Pick a next category, or you can go further on.
Let's go films and TV shows for 200 points this time.
This is my favourite show to watch. What show is it? There's two answers for this.
Lucifer?
It's not on there. It didn't make the list. We're back to the glorious Cannibal.
I will do another food one
Yeah.
for 200.
Food and drink for 200. When I'm thirsty, this is my drink of choice.
Water.
Incorrect. Back to Syndrome. Back to Syndrome.
Let's do food and drink for 400 if that's still possible.
Food and drink for 400. No matter how popular it is, I absolutely can't stand this food.
What is beans and toast? Beans and toast.
That is
That's
incorrect.
in one
I love beans and toast. Back to you, Cyborg.
I'm feeling a bit zesty today. Let's go 500 points for Star Wars, please.
What character do I hate the most?
If you say Jar Jar Binks, I'm going to touch you.
I'm just gonna say Jar Jar Binks.
It is not. It is not Jar Jar Binks.
TV shows for 200 points. Rupert's Drag Race.
You sure? No, it is not.
Gaming 200 if that's possible. Is that still open?
Gaming for 200. What is my favorite character in gaming history?
Oh boy. I'm just gonna say probably Leon from Resident Evil.
It is not. Back to you, Cyborg.
All right, I'm determined. 500
we're
points
so
for Star
crap
Wars,
at this.
please.
500 points for Star Wars. What character do I hate the most?
All right, Kylo Ren.
It is not Kylo Ren.
Food and drinks for I'm gonna be a bit zesty. Go for 500 points.
Food and drink for 500. If I'm having a beer at the pub, what is my go-to?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what beers are called. Baileys.
It is not Bailey's. That is incorrect.
Films and shows for 200.
Films and shows for 200. This is my favourite show to watch. This is a clue for all of you. They're both sci-fi.
What is Doctor Who?
That is correct.
Doctor Who over Transformers Prime. Wow.
All right,
but Megatron
Syndrome.
didn't
Well done.
quite
Well
over-
done, Syndrome. Pick another category, or you can stick to it.
Let's just stick to it. Let's go 300.
I can quote this movie from start to finish. What's the movie?
The B movie.
It is not the B movie.
All right, food and drink for 500, please.
Food and drink for 500. If I'm having a beer at the pub, this is my go-to.
Foster's.
And that is correct.
Yes.
Fosters? Fosters?
Foster's, yeah. My
I
go-to
thought those
beer.
are the kids that you find in those homes. I didn't know
No,
there
that's a
was
foster
drink.
home. That's a drink.
Oh.
Foster. Yeah.
Let's stick with the same for 400, please.
No matter how popular it is, I absolutely can't stand this food. It's popular in Asia.
Curry.
That is incorrect.
I will go for movies and TV shows for 300.
I can quote this movie from start to finish. What is it? A clue. It is made by DreamWorks.
Shrek.
Oh my.
You gonna go with the first Shrek movie?
Oh no.
Shrek Ever After.
You're gonna go with Shrek 4. Alrighty, that is incorrect.
I'm gonna touch you, bro.
Films and shows for 400.
Films and shows for 400. Who's my favourite actor?
David Tennant.
That is correct. David Tennant for 400 has just been claimed by Syndrome.
You know what? Let's do it for 300.
I can quote this movie from start to finish. It's DreamWorks.
Is it Shrek 2?
That's correct. Shrek 2 is the correct answer. Pick another one, Syndrome.
All right, yeah. Let's just keep it going. Let's go for films and movies for 500.
For 500, what's my favorite animated movie?
Favorite animated movie?
Yeah.
Don't make me count to 3, Syndrome.
What is
Go on,
How to
the
Train a
North
Dragon?
It is not How to Train Your Dragon.
Can I go films and TV for 500, please?
Films and Teens of 500. What's my favorite animated movie? It's made by Disney.
Second Toy Story movie.
It is not the second Toy Story movie. Back to you,
DreamWorks,
Cannibal.
you-
That's
Pixar.
not DreamWorks. You
Pixar.
It is
whack.
Dream-
It's
No, that's
Pixar.
Pixar, I mean.
It's Pixar.
I meant. I'll go for films and shows.
For 500.
Yes.
What's
for
my
500.
favorite animated movie? It's made by Disney and there's loads of memes about it. There is a lot of memes. A lot of memes. A lot of memes.
Monsters Inc.
It is not Monsters Inc.
Oh!
All right, films and movies.
Films of-
500. What is Treasure Planet?
It is not Treasure Planet.
Let's go Star Wars 400, please.
Star Wars for 400. Which faction would I most align with? So for factions, it's CIS, Galactic Republic, the Galactic Empire, the Rebel Alliance, the First Order, or the Resistance.
CIS.
It is not the CIS, sadly.
TV shows for 500.
This film's made by Disney. There's a lot of memes about it. And the actor from Joe Swanson voices a guy with a really big chin.
Open season.
Open season is the incorrect answer.
now.
Back to you, Syndrome.
Movies for 500.
Films and movies for 500.
Emperor's New Groove.
It's the Emperor's New Groove is correct. Go ahead, Syndrome, for your next one.
Gaming for 100.
Gaming for 100. What is my favorite game?
Is it CS:GO?
It is not CSGO.
Okay, can I go Star Wars, was it for 300?
Star Wars for 300. What is, in my opinion, the best planet in Star Wars?
Oh,
Which one?
It's a clue, it's a snow planet.
is it Hoth?
That is correct.
Star Wars for 400.
Star
please.
Wars for 400. Which faction would I most align with?
Galactic Empire?
That is correct. That was for 400.
Star Wars for 500.
Which character do I hate the most? They're in the sequel trilogy, and they have a romantic scene with John Boyega, also known as Finn.
Take a stab and say Ray?
It is not Rey.
Wait, 200.
Food and drink for 200. When I'm thirsty, this is my drink of choice. It is a fizzy drink, and a lot of people use water cups to get it.
Right.
Yes, that is correct.
Food and drink for 300.
When I'm at the pub, I always order this meal. A clue is you can stack multiple things into it to make a giant sort of sandwich thing.
A burger.
Yes, that is correct. We have 403 drinks available if you want to go for that.
Alright, I'll go for that then.
No matter how popular it is, I absolutely can't stand this food. It is served in a lot of meals. It originates from Asia and it's small, but as a collective, there's a lot of it. It's from a plant.
Mint?
It is not mint. Back to you,
Aw.
Syndrome.
Star Wars for 500.
Which character do I hate the most in Star Wars? She has
Is it Rose Tico?
Yes, it is Rose, correct.
Gaming for 100.
What is my favorite game? It's sci-fi and an FPS.
Oh, sci-fi and an FPS. Okay. Let's do Halo 3.
Halo 3 is the correct answer.
Yeah, let's do gaming for 400.
Gaming for 400. What is the first game I ever played?
If I was to just throw it out there, would it be like Mario?
It is not Mario. Back to you, Cyborg.
Gaming for 200 points.
Gaming for 200. Who is my favorite character in gaming history? He is the main playable character. His game has won Game of the Year, and he's a Sony exclusive.
The only one that I know that is a Sony exclusive would be Crash Bandicoot, so that's what I'm going with.
It is not Crash Bandicoot.
Is food and drink still open?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'll go for that.
No matter how popular it is, I absolutely can't stand this food. It's served in a lot of Asian meals, and it usually goes with a curry.
Pompadums.
Poppadoms. It is not Poppadoms. Back to you, Syndrome.
Let's do gaming for 200.
Gaming for 200. Who is my favorite character in gaming history? Do you have an answer? Do you need
Is
the
it
clue?
Kratos from God of War?
Yes, it is Kratos from God of War for 200. Well done.
Boy.
Let's do gaming for 300.
Gaming for 300. What was my first console?
Was it? Let's just go the GameCube.
It was not the GameCube.
Food or drink for 400, please.
Food and drink for 400. What is my... No matter how popular it is, I absolutely can't stand this food.
Is it rice?
Yes, it's rice. Correct.
Okay, gaming for 300, please.
Gaming for 300. What's my first console?
Is it the original Xbox?
It is not the original Xbox. I'll give you all a clue. It's made by Sony. Your turn.
Was it
Fake, like,
gaming for
shit.
gaming for 300? Let's do the PlayStation 2.
The PlayStation 2 is the correct answer. Go on, Syndrome.
Let's do gaming for 400.
Gaming for 400. What is the first game we ever played? It's on the PlayStation 2 and it's recently been remastered.
The Last of Us.
It is not The Last of Us.
Let's go gaming for 500.
Gaming for 500. What game have I 100%ed multiple times across consoles and PC?
Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yes, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the correct answer.
Star Wars for 100.
Star Wars for 100. Who is my favourite Star Wars character?
Alright, let's just eliminate an easy one. Darth Vader.
That is incorrect.
Food gaming.
Gaming for 400. What was my first game I ever played? It's on the PlayStation 2. It's been recently remastered, and it's about a bounty hunter called Jango Fett.
I give up. I don't know.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter is the correct answer. It's my favourite Star Wars character.
Is it Papa Smurf?
It's not Papa Smurf.
Fake.
And the next clue is... One of them carries a lightsaber, the other one's a Grand Admiral.
General Grievous?
General Grievous is the correct answer. I think we're done. I think that's everything. Did you guys have fun? So Syndrome has stormed ahead in first place. There's like a 800 point difference between first and second. Cyborg second and
wow.
Cannibal's third. But I think the true winner here is friendship, guys, don't you think?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shut the hell up.
I do appreciate everyone who is watching. I hope you all have an excellent day and good night.